The 24th of June, Rabbi Levitt, Gemora.
The Gemara concedes this point and therefore qualifies Rav Chisda's ruling that one who falsely denies a deposit is disqualified from being a witness. Continue.
You didn't read the corresponding Gemara that corresponded to the translation and explanation you just said. Ki Amrinin, the Gemara answers.
All right. Ki Amarinan Hakofer Nifikodon Pasul La'adoth. When do we say that one who denies a deposit is disqualified from being a witness? And in a case where witnesses came before the court, and testified against the custodian. The Dehai She'ator Lipikodai Elipkodon Bebe Sa Vahayavo Yodai. That testified against the custodian that at that very moment that he denied having received it, he was aware that the deposit was in his house. Ignami Dehava Nakam Lay Biyode. Alternatively, they testified that at the time of his denial, he had it on his person. And the Asra just continues a bit saying, thus it is clear that his denial of the deposit was an attempt to steal it, and he is disqualified from serving as a witness. However, when witnesses do not rule out the possibility of temporary evasion, one who falsely denies a deposit remains qualified to serve as a witness. Thus, we remain with our original assumption that one who is suspect of being a thief is not allowed to swear.
Thank you. System for good, please. No, it doesn't. You want.
Okay. Okay. I'm not sure where we got up. Okay. All right. Okay. Fine. Let's go to the next section of the Gemara. Oh yeah, we didn't. Yeah, we read this long Rashi yesterday. We didn't really go over it. It seemed didn't understand. Didn't go over it to see what it's saying over here. Let's read this Rashi again. This is there's two Rashis really. There's a Rashi that starts with Lema Migu de Chashid Amamona. That's the second line, the second wide line of Rashi. and it's going on the brisa, which the brisa wanted to conclude like this from the case of the Dalit Shomrim. That was the brisa that we learned yesterday. And the Gemora wanted to show from there. Well, let's see. Let's Rashi do the talking. Let's read Rashi. Lema migu de chashid amamona.
Wait a Migo, and you said this Migo wasn't a Migo, it was just a since Migo.
Yeah, there's the guy's not tining anything. It's not like a migu that he's got a koach to tina the following tina. It's just means literally since.
Okay, so let me go the chassid. Let's say since he's suspected about monetary things, the omer, the who says lo haya devarim me'olam, that he never had, that he says that these things haven't happened at all. Kofer b'pikadon, he's a denier of the deposit. Who he is? V'leicha l'meima mishpat, and we won't say that he's just an evader. He's a denier of the deposit, and he's not just the evading. Evading basically means he's trying to stall. He's not just trying to stall out the payment. He's really trying to get away from making the payment.
Right. So this is what the Gemora said. We thought we had a proof from the brisa that is trying to get away with something. He's in other words. So that means he's trying to gazel, which means he's suspect on mammon. So, and nevertheless, we see that the brisa affords him with the ability to make a shvua if it's a case of modemixis, if he's admitted in part to some of the claim and denied the other part of the claim. We're saying that the part of the claim that he's denying, the Gemara thought in the Havamina, is he's outright trying to get out of having to pay it. Which Rashi says the example of that is if he would say lo hayu devorim ma'olam. Somebody who's just trying to stall for time, I guess Rashi understands, wouldn't say lo hayu devorim ma'olam. Lo hayu devorim ma'olam means like I never borrowed it from you. I never saw you in my life. That type of a thing. So that, or in the case of the bikadon, and you never deposited anything by me. You never deposited anything by me. I've never seen you before. So that's not the type of a claim that someone who's just trying to stall would make. So therefore, Rashi's saying this is what the Gemara thought initially at this point in the Gemara to say that since he is chashid on mammon with a taina like this, so how could we give him a shvua? The Gemara said, let's say that since he's chashid on mammon, he should be chashid on shvua. We should not give the shvua to him. Elamai, what does the Gemara want to show from here? You see that even if somebody is chashid on mammon, nevertheless we would be able to administer a shvua to him. That's what the Gemara was trying to say over here. Okay, now we go to the next Rashi, which is the second part of the statement of the Gemara. Since let's say that since he's chashid on mammon, he should be chashid also on shvua and not be given the opportunity to make a shvua. Okay, so let's see what Rashi says over here. Lou, you want to read the same Rashi you read yesterday?
You're muted.
Hi, sorry about that. What's the deal with Moskill?
It's the end of the second white line. Chashid nami ashvua dida.
Okay, so we oppose upon him another oath.
since this is a continuation of the previous statements, let's say that since he's chashid on mammon, that he's suspect of trying to steal mammon, therefore chashid nami ashvuas shvuadida. Therefore, he should also be suspect in regard to the making of his shvua, and therefore, accordingly, we would not allow him to make a shvua. But nevertheless, we see that Brisa says that that they do, these shomrim have the opportunity, the option of making a shvua.
Okay, thank you. De bishlema shavuos shomrin dehahu de katanin de kat ayin nansa nenetsa de chayve rachamana shavua ika lememar delo tashid chashid amamona ella shema pesha b'shmirsa v'chayiv l'shalem onshay v'savar ad dehayu li zuzay ufar ana le ella hahi de kafira ha vadai kofer b'pikadon hu miskar hecha mishaker hecha mashbinan le Allah. Okay, wow, that was long. So we understand that the oath of the guardian that he claims what is Ninsa?
Densa,
It's an unavoidable accident. It's like saying that he's claiming that it was not my fault. It was an unavoidable accident.
And he claims that it was an accident that he
Unavoidable circumstances that did it. Now, out of his control. Things out of his control caused it. That's what the Shomrim is claiming.
obligated that Hashem treats him in an oath, to make an oath. There is to say that he's not suspect about money. Rather, perhaps he was negligent in his guarding.
Mm-hmm.
And he's obligated to pay a penalty. And he thinks
It's actually it's saying it's on. I don't know if the word is penalty on that, but it's basically more or less saying that it's you can't get away if you're negligent. You can't get away and claim it was an unavoidable accident. And now he holds Savar.
he thinks certainly No, not certainly. Until until I get money.
Right.
Well, piranha lay. What is piranha lay?
Collecting it. The guy collects the money, collects it.
He'll pay until he gets the money, and he'll pay it off.
Then he'll pay.
But
But
the reason, but right now, he's claiming that he's claiming that he's putter because an unavoidable accident happened to it. But in fact, he was poshay in the shmir. Maybe he handled it or something, and now he's obligated, even if it would be that a lightning bolt came and reduced it to ashes. But he's going to be. That's why Rashi says chayav l'shalom onseha. He would be chayav to pay on this onus that happened to it because he was posheya in the shmira. So he's nevertheless obligated. So, but he's saying, he's figuring that until he doesn't have any money now, so he's not able to pay it. So but he's figuring until he gets the money, he's gonna and pay it. He'll try to push off the claim against him by saying, "Oh, an onus happened." So this is the case that Rashi says that the Torah will mandate a shvua of a shomer, where he makes a taina of what happened to the item that was given to you. He doesn't say, "Oh, you never gave me anything." He says, "Oh, an onus happened to it," and so like that, according to this story that Rashi fleshes out, this person is not suspect on Mammon. He's just trying to push off the obligation for the time being, and therefore on him is we understand that there'll be a shvua. There is such a thing. We know, we can't deny there's such a thing as shvuas shomrim. But nevertheless, that doesn't mean that somebody who's chashid on mammon could make a shvua. This person is not chashid on mammon. That's why we are saying that he is a type of a shomer that the institution of shvuas shomrim will apply to. So that's the first person that Rashi talks about. Now Rashi's going to talk about the person that he spoke about in the previous Rashi, Ella.
But hahi the kapara the kafira ha vadai kofir b'pikadon. So, but what is kafira that he denies?
Yeah.
But he denies when he denies, he's certainly a denier. He's certainly denying the deposit. Umisheker haki vahechi, and he's a liar. Vahechi mish ba'inan le Allah, and here what is mish ba'inan?
Administer him a shvua.
Minister him as we make him swear because he's
no heichi. How could we?
You can't make him swear because he's a liar. You can't trust him.
He's a liar, right?
Okay, so in other words, what's Rashi doing over here? Rashi's bothered by a question. How can we say that there's never such a thing as an institution of shvuas shomrim? We know that there's such a thing as a shomer making a shvua. So it's not in all cases that a shomer is chashid on mammon simply because he makes a claim to defend himself against the taina of the depositor. What did you do with my deposit? Where is it? So it depends on what he says. if he says, "Oh, it was it's true. I admit that you gave me a deposit, but an onus happened to it," and so it's something like that. We say that yeah, he's not necessarily chashid on moment. He's trying to push off the obligation, uh, but he doesn't mean to. He doesn't mean to steal it away and not pay his obligation at all. So therefore, he is the one that there's an institution of Shavuos Shomrim for. Ella, but Rashi said the person who's a kofer b'pikadon, he's the one that Rashi said above, said, Lo hayu devar me'olam. He looks the guy in the face and says, you never deposited anything by me. Who are you? I never saw you before in my life. So that person, says Rashi, he is a kofer. He's mishaker. He's trying to steal away the thing. And then, so such a person like that, heichi mashbinan le Allah. How could we give a shvua to such a person? Okay. Okay. Okay, I won't tell you what the problem is I have with this right now. Let's just go on and read another Rashi. So that was the Gemora's question. That was the Gemora's question. This person who makes a claim like this, who's a kofer b'bikadon, how could we allow him to swear? And the Gemora understood that such a person we would be giving an option to swear. But the Gemora said, since he's a person based upon his claim, this shomer, that he's chashid on mammon, he's suspect of trying to steal mammon. So if so, he should be suspect on making a shvua. We shouldn't give him the ability to make a shvua. And on that, the Gemara said, like Rashi explained already, which is my problem. The way Rashi explains this last Rashi that we read, what's the Gemara's question? There's different types of shomrim. It depends on the claim that they make. If the guy says nensa, so he's not chashid on mammon. Of course, we're going to give a shvua to him, shvua shomrim. But if the guy says lo hayu devar me'olam, so then of course we're not going to give a shvua to him. What is Rabbi Bar Chama? What was he talking about when he said arba shomrim? I guess the point is that the Gemara thought that in that case, when we say srikan kfira b'mixas v'hoda b'mixas, when the Gemara heard those words, you need a kfira b'mixas, the Gemara said, oh, so the guy is a kofer b'mammon. A kofer b'mammon is a shakran. He's trying to steal. We can't give a shvua to him. That's what the Gemara thought, that the Bryce is talking about, the type of a shomer that we should not be able to give a shvua to. And yet we see the Bryce that gives a shvua to that guy, even though he's a kofer b'mixas. Okay. And now the Gemara is going to say that no, he wasn't a kofer b'bikadon. He's also trying to push off the obligation, even though he's saying, I guess, he doesn't owe it. He's not simply saying nensa. He's not simply saying that. Let's see what Rashi says over here. Hasam nami ishtamuti kom mishtamet.
Hasam nami here also. A shmuti, the shmuti, he is evading them. Is lost from him, who sovereignly hold mishachna that I can't find it. Legana. So that's one excuse is I can't find the item.
I guess what Rashi means is even if somebody is a kofer in the pikadon, like what the Bryce has said over here, that he's got to be he needs a kfira b'mixus on the claim of the depositor. Still, the reason that he's being kofar is not because he doesn't because he's trying to steal. It's because he lost it, says Rashi, and but he figures that he'll be able to retrieve it, and if it was stolen, he'll be able to get it and give it back. But he's not trying to deny the claim altogether. Like the words "Lo hayo devar me'olam," I never saw you before, that would indicate. Okay, something like that. And then the Gemora said, then this is all this is all what we saw already so far in the Gemora. Ihachi, Lou, you want to read Ihachi?
Ihachi. If so, the Pikadon, Ika, Lememar, Mishtam, meat. With a deposit, there is to say, what is this word? Mishta meat.
He's an evader. He's trying to be an evader. He's trying to evade the situation. He's trying to, get away from it. Say evade paying.
And when we say he's trying to evade the having to pay, we don't mean to say he's trying to evade it forever. We just mean to say he's trying to push it off. He's trying to push off the pressure of having to pay it right now.
In other
Trying
words,
to put him off. So, in other words, if it's so that also in the case of a deposited item, it's possible to say that when the custodian is a kofar, that really he doesn't mean to intend to try to avoid paying it completely, but he simply means to put off the pressure of the obligation for the moment until he has the wherewithal to get it back and give it to the depositor. If that's so, if that's the way we understand a case of pikadon that he's that the guy is kofar on, the custodian, then if so then the Gemara said then then we got these next couple Rashis over here. The Chashna.
Maybe we want to wait till tomorrow on these because it's late here. It's time.
yeah, time is
Okay. All right. Very good. Everybody have a great day.
Thank you, Rabbi.
All the best.
Thanks. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Roy. Bye, Lou. Bye, Phil.
Bye-bye.
Have a great day.